The Falklands have been at the center of disputes between the UK and Argentina for decades, but China and Russia could play a huge part in how things pan out in the future, a geopolitical expert has told Express. Britain and Argentina have long argued over sovereignty of the Falklands, which boiled over into conflict when the South American country invaded the British overseas territory almost 40 years ago. Before that though, following the creation of the Antarctic Treaty System, the territory south of the 60th parallel was formed into a new dependency, the British Antarctic Territory, which also overlaps claims by Argentina and Chile on the icy continent. This area includes 3 regions which were previously administered by the British as separate dependencies of the Falkland Islands, Graham Land, the South Orkney Islands, and the South Shetland Islands. All 3 countries' claims to the region have been suspended since the treaty, Article 4 of which states no acts or activities taking place while the present treaty is in force shall constitute a basis for asserting, supporting or denying a claim to territorial sovereignty in Antarctica. As diplomatic relations over the Falklands continue to be strained, Royal Holloway's Professor Klaus Dodds has stated the 2 countries will continue to uphold their deal in Antarctica. He told Express.co.uk, "I think, for the moment, conflict between the UK and Argentina is unlikely. The UK and Argentina have, in a sense, some common cause here. Despite all their disagreements in places like the Falklands, there is a common cause because both countries are long-standing, but smaller Antarctic nations. The Antarctic Treaty System protects both of their territorial claims. The Antarctic Treaty System entered into force in 1961 and sets aside Antarctica as a scientific preserve, for freedom of scientific investigation and bans military activity on the continent. But, while Professor Dodds is sure the UK and Argentina will not break the agreement, he fears others may. He added, "The last thing the UK and Argentina want, and Chile because they claim the same part, is the treaty to fall apart."